So good morning, welcome, happy Sunday. Take your seat for meditation. And let this meditation be an invitation for positive energy. Something I had to acknowledge this morning is that my energy has been anything but positive over the last week. And I've allowed all of the circumstances of the world to weigh really heavy and kind of pull me down. And the only way I can change that, I'm not going to change the world in one breath, but I can change my response. And so this meditation this morning is going to be dedicated to positive energy. As you are here, take a few breaths and let the breaths really permeate your soul, your body, your brain, your limbs. And then let your posture start to create the energy you wish to have, the energy you want, the mood you want. No, what I mean by that is that, you could just collapse and draw your shoulders forward and sit here and rest, and you're going to be meditating. But I'm going to ask you to ground into the sits bones, press into your legs or your feet, and lift up. Use the energy of gravity, pull down, use the rebound force, the potential energy to lift up. You can set your eyes to one spot, but if you're comfortable, I usually ask you to close your eyes. And maintaining that posture, the posture of energy, of positivity, of possibility. Allow your breath to move in and out naturally. Notice if the breath gets caught anywhere. Sometimes your breath gets stuck in the throat. Notice if the breath fills the entire three-dimensional capacity of your lungs, or if you're just breathing in the front half or just the top half. You don't have to change it, right? Just an acknowledgement of my breath is there. And then your work is to not create a story about what the breath is. It's just there. Just acknowledge and notice it. So maintaining the seat, the asana of meditation, allowing the breath to flow and noticing the quality of your breath. And then bring your attention to what's touching the floor, your legs, your feet, your seat. And you're just putting your attention there, not drawing any conclusions about it. Walk your attention up your body. And just notice that you can shift sensation by putting your attention somewhere. When you get to your shoulders, take your attention down the arms. Put your attention on each hand. how the hands connect to each other or your body, your legs. The hands as a focal point is very powerful for me as a physician. Hands have the power of communicating love, touch. The skill of the hands can create amazing things, can save lives, and the hands can be very harmful. For the purpose of today, acknowledge the power in the hand, the possibility of creation that you have at your literal fingertips. Maintain the seat. Allow the breath to move, maybe even acknowledge the breath. And shift your focus from hands to your head. And lift the physical head up. And just notice the head, hair, scalp, muscles that surround the skull, muscles of the face. The entry point of your breath, and the last part of your body to see the breath. And right now you get to let the muscles of the face go. The muscles that greet the world with your expression, really with an outward expression of the energy you have inside. Now maintain a seat. Acknowledge the breath. And focus on what you see behind your eyelids or in front of you if you're focusing on one point. And have a soft, attentive focus. Do not give quality, story, narrative. Just see it. Your next few breaths start to bring in some energy. Start to expand your posture, pulling your arms back, supporting yourself. And draw your hands to your heart. Thumbs to forehead. Namaste. And before you go to child's pose, just reach your arms up. Oh, lean side to side, stretch the side bodies. Open the chest, maybe too much. And then go to child's pose. And welcome. Thank you for scheduling your day around class. I know that I really appreciate you being here. And I think as a community, we appreciate you being here. I think I can speak for the community. Shift breathing to Ujjayi breath. And an Ujjayi breath is a breath that uses the diaphragm. The air comes in through the nose, escapes through the nose. Traditionally, Ujjayi breath allows you to focus on the pause between the inhale and the exhale. Really creating focus on nothing for just a moment between each breath. Distinguishing the pause between inhale and exhale from a holding of the breath. Downward facing dog. Move gently, move fully, move easily. And let this expand your breath. And right here, a way to create space and kind of relieve tension in the pelvis and the low back. You want to press a little more in your hands, lift your arms to the sky, let your head drop. And really like, see if you can lengthen the back of the neck here. So not tucking your chin, but lengthen it by letting it drop. And then you want some space between your hands and feet. So go ahead, go into high plank real fast. And just like notice where you landed. Walk your hands forward so that your crease of your thumb lands right underneath your own armpits. Like walk there. So don't let your hands be behind you so much. And then press back up to downward facing dog. There you go. That's better. Way more space. Nice. And then you can bend your knees and shift your hips. You can bend your knees and lift your. Can you not hear me, Heidi? You're okay? Okay. You can bend your knees and you can shift your hips a little bit. Make sure that you are really like comfortable in the pose that you have created. Graham, you put clothes on. What the heck? Okay, breathe in. Well, you know, the early yogis wore underwear. One more breath and step your feet to your hands, lengthen your spine. Fold down. Nice. Separate your feet. Go to ragdoll pose. So it's fun coming into your houses, right? And coming into your space with you. I get an extra little piece of you I wouldn't get in the studio, like, you know, your kids and the drama, your pets. I also get to see where you like kind of let go of the practice, right? Where you and, you know, kind of just say, F this, I'm not going to do it anymore. I get to see that part too. Because something about being in the studio and maybe people are watching you, you kind of let go of that and you just do. What we need to get into is that mindset where we're just doing and not letting go for our own growth and development. This is where I'm doing the work so that I can shine a little brighter for people this week instead of letting the woes bring me down. And it's easy, justifiable. And that doesn't create any space or growth for anyone.
Drop your hands and heel toe your feet in a bit. Lengthen your spine. With your spine lengthened, go ahead and fully breathe in and out. Just look at your feet real quick. Check in. Make sure they're square. The center of your heel lands right behind your forefoot, like right behind your middle toes, so that your toes are not turned out or turned in. And then if you have to, manually separate your toes. Take the baby toe away from the fourth toe away from the second, separate those two web toes, and then pull the big toe away. And just look at your feet. Now press down into the big toe mound. So let's press down into the ball of the big toe, which is right behind. It's like the joint. Press down there and lift the big toe off the floor. And then press the big toe mound back down. Now press the center of your heel down, lift your thighs up, breathe in, fold, breathe out, keep your feet. Press into your feet, rise up. Good. Now you've established the feet that you should use throughout the practice. Full breath in, fold forward, breathe out. Every time you let go of that energy in feet, recreate it, lengthen your spine. Step back gently to chaturanga. So it's a nice long movement with your exhale. And the tops of the feet on the floor, up dog. Nice, gentle, down dog. So I will tell you that if you're working through any soreness from either sitting too much, inactivity, or overactivity, these sun salutations are absolutely the place to start create the opening in your body. You want to create the breath first. Set your drishti, your visual focus. Usually the back of your mat right here. Let's breathe in together. And breathe out. And you're going to gently bring your right foot forward, right or left, and then the other foot follows. Lengthen your spine and fold. And raise all the way up, extended mountain. Fold forward, breathe out. Whichever foot you stepped up with, lengthen your spine. You're going to step back with for chaturanga. Nice and simple. And then shoulders back, up dog. And you create it with the shoulders, down dog, breathe out. In. Breathe out, step forward, opposite foot if you can remember. Lengthen your spine. And fold. Rise. Fold forward. And lengthen. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Stepping instead of jumping is a little bit more of a gradual opening in the spaces that surround your joints. And jumping is fine if that's what you wish to do. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step or jump. Lengthen. Fold. And rise. Fold forward. I usually step, lengthen in the awakening part, low push up, because it helps me gain control over the joint spaces, up dog, and it helps me open some of the tight muscles from my activity. Breath in and out. Step or jump. Lift and lengthen. Fold. Chair. You want to go deep, reach high. So there is a mistake in thinking that if you sit higher, it's easier. It's actually so much harder on your joints. Just go low. If raising your arms is hard, then you can reach your arms forward, pull the shoulders back into their sockets and hold the chair here. And this is better than sitting high. Breathe in, fold. Half lift. Low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot up. Let this pose take effect on your body. Root into both feet. Remember the feet you created earlier in practice. Press there. Empty, go deeper. Now pull the front part of your ribs toward the pelvis. Tighten the noose around your belly, really. Breath in.
And come down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side warrior one, drishti goes forward. Visuals focus. Set it up, feel the pose. Chaturanga. Up dog, big breath in. Down dog, let your air go. In breath. Out breath. Step or jump. Lift. Fold. Chair, it's an inhale. Reach up or forward. Fold down. Lengthen, press into your feet. Chaturanga, press into your feet and hands. Up dog, shoulders go back. Down dog, empty your air. Warrior one, right foot steps, go. And then calm down. If you set your pose intentionally, the breath is all you need to get there. Down dog. Left foot steps, your knee stays bent, you reach up. Nice, no reset required, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step or float. Lengthen your spine. Fold. Chair pose. Fold pose. Lengthen your spine. Low push up. Up dog, fill your lungs. Down dog. Right foot steps, rise up. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot steps. Start to find the freedom here, chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. You build the foundation of the pose, right? The feet and the hands are really rooting into the floor. From that rooting down, you can feel the energy in the lowest part of the belly, Uddiyana Bandha, the pelvic floor will lift and you're stable. And then the freedom can be found in breath, opening of the chest, creating the flow, breathe in. And breathe out, step or jump forward. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. Fold in half. Lengthen, lift your shoulders. Chaturanga, powerfully, energetically. Up dog, open the chest, open the heart, open your throat. Down dog. Warrior one, root down, rise up, maybe back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. In. Out. Step or jump. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. Fold. Lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot. Chaturanga. Go with your breath. You don't have to keep up with me. Up dog. Down dog. Left side, warrior one. And chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a big breath in and then sigh out. Breathe in. Lift your right leg behind you, toes point down to the earth. You're just in three-legged dog. Feel your left foot on the earth. Feel the ball mound of the left foot. The big toe, center of your heel. Squeeze. Bend, stack, and open. Open right here. Stay right here. Or come to the toes of your left foot and flip this dog. Flip dog, opening the front of your body, grounding into left hand, both feet. Space in your neck, you're looking forward. Yeah, drishti comes to the front of your space, front of your mat. Breathe in, empty, big reach up. Take it around, you go through downward facing dog. You'll set your hands and then slide right into side plank, right arm down, shoulder over wrist, flex feet. You can start with gaze down, but then shift the gaze up. Ujjayi breath. One more. Chaturanga. Up dog, in breath. Down dog, out breath. Recreate the stability of down dog. Quick check-in. Hands and feet pressing. Breath full. Drishti set. Left leg goes up. It's just reaching straight behind you. You're starting to power in your thighs, feeling the energy, drawing the femurs into the pelvis staying as square as it can for you. Press more in your hands, let your head drop, Ujjayi breath. No tension in the jaw. Now bend your knee, hip over hip. Come to the mound of your right foot. Flip the dog if you wish. Careful setup. I move my shoulder right even with my right hip. I was doing some pictures for my website with Peter Robbins. Come back around, down dog, and then say plink. And when I did flip dog, he goes, "Oh, that's how you do it." After 15 years of practice, it's pretty cute. Breathe in and out. How often do we do things a way forever and ever, and then suddenly somebody shows us a better way? Like, oh, let's do it that way. One more breath. And chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. You know it's true. We all have it. You're gonna lift your right leg again, flex foot. This time, bring your knee, like drive your knee right into your chest. Like even with your right nipple. Take a full breath. As you exhale, you're gonna come forward and drop your right foot for crescent lunge. Like a lot of power in the core. Nice. So you're in the fully extended version of crescent lunge, or you're in a modified with your knee down. Twisting crescent lunge, revolving crescent lunge, elbow to knee or thigh, open up. You can spread your arms if that's where you wish to go. 3, set your gaze. 2, energy in the pelvis. Last breath, empty. Keep your thigh low, open up, warrior 2. Stay low, it's good for the hips. Now we can reverse this warrior and to straighten your front leg, take some heat out of your leg, do that. Now stay reversed, come right back into warrior 2 legs. Feel that you've set this up square by pressing into both feet and then extended side angle lunge. Forearm to your thigh, hand to a block. Yeah, more knee bend, Brooke. Much more knee bend. You may need to separate your feet front to back. And a quick check-in, make sure your heels are lined up, that you haven't crossed your front foot over your back. Good. Now press more into both feet. Hug into the pelvis, lengthen your spine. Inhale, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Commit to down dog. Drishti set. Lift your left leg. There's power in the left leg. Your foot, you can look back and see the toe spread. Now drive your knee into your chest, breathe in. Then breathe out, you're gonna set it forward, rise up. Yeah, exactly. So that's the work you do. You engage the core, the abdominal muscles, and the hip flexors to start to move your body so that you can get out of the tension you have in the back and the glutes. Twisting crescent lunge, revolving crescent lunge. Somehow with using patterns and stuff, we get real caught up in hamstrings and low back, and we really want to move away from that. Use the entire muscle of the leg and the torso. One more. Empty it out. Open warrior two. You're gonna stay deep in the lunge. Open it up. Then create reverse. And then straighten your leg if you like this. And now you're gonna keep reverse. Bend your front knee. Feel that the feet are pressing into the earth and that you are square. And then shift into extended side angle. Did it work? Were you? If you weren't, there's no judgment, right? But you can start to see patterns, usage patterns. You work through the energy in your body to undo some of those. Drishti up. Ujjayi full. Last inhale. Take it down, chaturanga. Shoulders back up, dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in and out. Step or jump forward. Lengthen your spine. Bow. You're going to sit deep into chair. Reach your arms forward first, pull the shoulders back, and then reach up. Hands to prayer, prayer twist right. It's unfortunate, my drishti to the right is the sun. One more breath. And fold down. Separate your feet, grab your big toes, lengthen your spine. And fold. The problem with looking straight into the sun is then I can't see for a while. Even filtered, it's bright. One more breath here. Empty and pull. And then you're going to heel to the feet back for chair. Lengthen your spine. Fold once. Chair pose. You're going to go low. You can start here with your arms reaching forward and then up. Breathe in. And prayer twist left. Ease in the jaw, seat low, spine long. Head and neck in line with the spine. Don't get in the habit of dropping your head here. Lift it up. One more breath. And then fold forward. Separate your feet for Gorilla Asana.
Awesome. Release. Draw your feet together. Start to go into crow pose. You can choose the prep if you wish. You can go crow prep. 5, 4, 3, 2. If you come out, you come back in. Last breath. And shoot back, chaturanga, or step. Up dog. Downward facing dog. You'll step your left foot forward right away. Warrior 1, reach up. Right arm under left for eagle arms. Breath. Empty. Shift your weight. Warrior 3, eagle arms. Press down on your standing leg. Flex your right foot. And then shift straight up into eagle. Ujjayi breath. It's okay. If balance is off, you press more into your foot, draw your seat down, instant forgiveness, breathe in, breathe out, reach up. Fold forward. Option to keep moving or a 2-breath crow. This is 1. And 2. Shoot it out. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot steps, warrior 1, right away. Left arm under, eagle arms. Use the power of your muscles. Shift right into airplane eagle arms. Right foot rooting down, left foot reaching back, breathe in, and then go to eagle. One more. Empty. Reach up, set your drishti forward. Set your drishti, your visual focus, where you can come back throughout the entire standing series, where you can never, not never, but try not to look away, right? Right arm under, eagle arms. No need to look anywhere but forward. Ahead. Extended mountain. Drishti unchanged. Left side eagle. Breath full. Jaw relaxed. Shoulders integrated. Pull back on your back to lengthen the spine. Extended mountain. Hands to hips. Drishti unchanged. Root into your left foot. Lift your right leg up. Drishti unchanged. You can go for a full extension or hold on to your knee or thigh. Take your leg out to the right. Nice. Breath. Come to center. Airplane, your drishti will shift down. So keep it forward until it has to shift down. Hands to heart. Half moon. Drishti will be down. And then you're going to gradually try to stay balanced. Shift it up, open up, look up. Foot to the floor. Rise, drishti forward, same place. Hands to hips. Left leg up, drishti forward. Fully extended or bent knee. Out to the left, drishti forward. Breath full, Ujjayi. Yeah, you know, if it gets too much with a full extension, you just bend it again, but the drishti stays the same, breath stays the same. Back to center. And airplane. Shoulders will wrap onto your back. Drishti stays forward until it has to go down, then it goes down. Hands to heart. Maintain drishti. Maintain energy in your legs. Open into half moon, right arm down. A block of floor.
Your drishti starts down, and then as you open and open and open, the drishti can climb with you. If you lose balance, you just come right back and begin again and again and again and again. Reset. One more breath. Foot down. Grab your strap, drishti forward. So with your drishti forward, set your strap the way you like it. Step your right foot in. Keep your drishti focus. Press into your left foot, right foot behind, and go dancer. Soften your jaw. Open the pose. 3, 2. Last one. Switch it. Yeah. Try not to move your gaze. The part of this practice, equanimity, finding balance no matter what is swirling around or in you, up, dancer, right? And how do you find balance in your life? You create focus, you breathe deep, you stand in your feet, you create lightness of being, right side, by creating earth in the feet. Right side. Graham, dancer. Yeah, come on. Breath in. You got it. One more. Stay, stay, stay. All right, switch it. Last dancer. Last leg. We only have 4 legs. Breathe. Nice. Big and full and liberating breath. All right. So keep your gaze. Just let the strap go. Mountain, hands by your side. Feel the feet. Spray your toes. All 10. Right leg up for tree. Maintain focus. Don't look at your feet anymore. Like you just set them. They're fine. Hands to heart. And as you wish, go all the way up with your arms. Expand, breathe. To rooted, pelvis down, pelvis up, expansion. And foot to the earth, left side. Gaze stays forward, breath stays full. And nothing changes but the position of your body. Your constants are breath, visual focus, bandhas, expand when you want. Nice, foot to the floor, reach up, inhale, fold forward, gaze shifts. Lengthen your spine. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot, warrior 1. Warrior 2. Quick setup. Set your gaze, set your foundation. Triangle. A time to restart. Reground. Recreate breath. After you've balanced and you've created that equanimity, Now it's like a new beginning. Wide-legged straddle fold. You're going to shift your feet, maybe open the chest, fold. Take your hands to the mat, press the mat down and forward as you fold your chest between the window of your thighs. Draw your shoulders to your back, lift halfway, and then all the way up. Take prayer behind your back. Turn your feet, pyramid stance. Lengthen the spine. Fold forward. And stay right here. If you can fold all the way over your front leg, do that. Let the head drop. You can drop your arms now. Block inside or outside of your right foot. Lengthen your spine. Twisting triangle, open it up. Goal is hips to stay as balanced as you can. Lengthen your spine and twist. Twist. Hands down, chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Down dog. Left leg forward, warrior one. Yeah, I gave you a bonus, warrior two. You never have to do the bonus. Triangle pose. You never have to do anything. You could log on if you wanted to and lay in Shavasana. You're going to get about 50% of the benefit if you just breathe and connect to the earth. But to get 100% of the benefit, you want to move. Okay, bend your front knee. Take your hands behind you. Create your reverse namaste. And step your feet up. Pyramid. You're going to lengthen your spine and fold. So this bind is accessible when you pull your shoulders up and back before you try to bind. Your palms may not completely touch. And if you have limited mobility, you can turn your prayer down instead of up. Worst case, you can just relax your arms and hold on to your elbows and drop your hands. Twisting triangle. Somehow you want to integrate the shoulders onto the back and lengthen your spine. Chaturanga. Up dog, shoulders back. Chaturanga, plank, down dog. Take a full inhale. Empty your air. Breathe into high plank. Lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, down all the way. Turn one ear to the mat. I never really think I'm OCD until I come here, and I'm really bothered that my mat is crooked. So that's just a thought I just had. Breathe in. All the way out. Turn the other cheek. Notice if one side of the neck is tighter than the other, and just let your breath slowly open those muscles. The muscles from the jaw all the way to your shoulder. And then you're going to turn your chin to the floor. Choose your arm variation, go up in locust. Gaze is down, a little forward. Breath. Feet flex them. Press through the big toe mounds. Try to square the feet. One more breath. Empty. Drop it down. Go right back up. Locust, expand your arms, bend your knees, grab your ankles, evolve floor bow. And release. Upward dog. Shoulders wrap, toenails press, gaze forward, breathe in and out. Breathe in. Downward facing dog. Knees down. You're going to set up for camel pose. You're going to be stable, pressing down from the pelvis down, rooted. From above the belly button, you're expanding. Shoulders wrap on your back. Open it up. Hands to your pockets, your thighs, your calves, or your feet. My toes are turned under. You can have toenails to the floor. Breathe. Empty. Start to rise up, pressing through your feet. Have a seat. Get a drink. This is what I like to call happy hour. Macy, you don't have water? I'm gonna need you to have water. You may not know this about Macy, but she probably only pees once every 24 hours. So we need to encourage her to drink. So if you have her cell phone number, just text her and tell her to drink water. Or you can just message her in the chat later. Close your eyes. Take away the fidgets. Breathe fully. To reset. And then press up. Camel. Ustrasana. I always integrate my shoulders. You don't have to do it this way. It's just a tool I use. It's helpful. Your head and neck drop last and integrated so that you're getting space in the throat. And gently come all the way up. Go to bridge pose. You'll just flip your feet around. Root down, go up. Come down. Make a choice right now before you do anything to do wheel or bridge. Start in bridge. If you chose wheel, go up. Breathe in and out and in, and tuck your chin and you'll come down. Make a conscious choice right now. Breathe in, breathe out, go up and bridge. If you're going wheel, take your hands by your shoulders, go up. Press down in hands and feet, breathe in and out and in, and slowly drop down. Breathe in, breathe out, go up, bridge. If you're doing the wheel, go. And come down. So what your work is am I taking it easy right now? Am I not giving my body what it needs? Or am I feeding my ego? Like those two things you don't want to do. You want to do what's best for you. Breathe in and out, press down, go up. This is bridge. And then add your arms if it's there, right? If you need the wheel, take the wheel. If your ego is taking the wheel, stay in bridge. And come down. Butterfly, soles of your feet together. So if you completed that just now and you wish you had done a wheel that you didn't do, then you know next time to commit early. Draw your knees into your chest. Happy baby pose. You can grab your big toes or your outer edge of your feet. Goal is sacrum on the floor, pulling your knees toward the floor. Collapse in the hip flexor, opening in the back, the low back. Sometimes even the surface of the glutes can open. Nice. Now bring your legs together, extend your feet to the ceiling, flex the feet, pulling your big toes back, pressing the baby toes up. Interlace your hands behind your head, curl up, breathe in and out. Lower your right leg, switch, 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 switch. Keep going at that pace. Curl up more, stay in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees lift over your hips, flexed feet for bicycles. Go. 1, 2, just like that. Keep going. Keep going. Stop, knees to chest. Take your hands, place them underneath your low back, extend your legs to the ceiling. Shoulders flat on the floor. As much as you can get them flat, lower your arms to the floor. Lower your legs 1/3 of the way. Draw the femurs into the pelvis. 2/3 femurs to pelvis. Take them to a hover, chin to chest, look. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift them up, head down. Breathe in. Breathe out, lower your legs 1/3. Breathe in, 2/3. Hover, chin to chest, tighten the corset around the belly. Breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, up. Take your legs to your lower legs to parallel, knees bent like you're going to do a bicycle. Start to lift your torso up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Shift into Navasana, boat. Now slowly lower down, low boat. Take your body to the floor, reach your arms over your head, breathe in. And breathe out, boat. Breathe in. Rock and roll to downward facing dog. Now we have an opportunity for opening. An opportunity in your body. Pigeon, half pigeon pose. Choose which leg goes first. You may want to do one that is the opposite of what you normally do. And be intentional in your setup. Be intentional so that the opening can occur around the hip joint, no pain in the knee or ankle. Really want to stay away from pain in the front of the hip. This should be back. So low back, the rotators around the hip, your glutes, maybe IT band, hamstring, and then the front of the leg that's back, the front of that hip will open. So after you take the general form of the pose, you can refine it by pressing into the back foot, squeezing the left thigh bone, and kind of turning the back hip down. You can take your hands to the floor and you can rotate the front hip externally a little, and then come back in. 5 breaths. Your visual focus can shut down. You can close your eyes. You want to be cautious not to drop into thought. So if you close your eyes and you can't stay focused, then you open them again. Pick a sweat bead or a fiber and set your gaze there. Transition to the left side. If you can keep your gaze set while you transition. You take the general form of the pose with intentionality. You can let your body feel it out. A few breaths. And then you can add to it by pressing into your back foot a little more. Lift your thigh up off the floor. Pull your back hip kind of down. You can press into your hands. Check the left thigh. Externally rotate a little bit more. Make sure there's no pressure on the knee. And then you can come back in. 7 more breaths. It's a good practice to count your breath. It maintains focus. Kind of keeps you invested in what you're doing. Okay, come up. Back leg comes around for double pigeon. Shift your hips so that this works for you. Adding props where you need them. You can prop your knees, your ankle. Good to see you, Craig. Take a couple more breaths here. And then transition, switch sides. You can extend your legs in front or you could just switch. I like to do a boat here. You know, acknowledge that every day is a new day in your body, right? And if you need something different today to create the opening, then you do something different today. If you need a different prop or a different way of entering or exiting. If you need a little more time, a little less time. This sequence is very much about allowing. You have to allow. You want to set up with intentionality, but then you have to allow some opening to happen. Frog pose. You can go face down or face up. If you don't have an opportunity for a wall to help you with the face up pose, you can redo Happy Baby. Frog has always been the hip rescue pose for me. So like no matter what is going on, if I can find a way to prop the frog and get into it,
It allows more opening there. And once you've created the setup, then it's all breath in these. No matter what version you've chosen, maintain drishti either internal or on an external point. Stay in Ujjayi breath. Sometimes we get here and we almost get sleepy with our breath. So stay connected with breath. After class, if you want to take a nap and frog, you can. About 10 more breaths or so to go in a little deeper, to allow a little more. You'll start to shift the breath and then shift the movement. And we'll meet on our seat. Take your time to come out. Be kind to your body. Once you're square on your seat, bring your right foot into the left thigh. Reach up and fold over your left leg. You'll switch sides. Come all the way up, like get that length in the spine, get your sits bones back grounded, shift, do what you need to set up, reach and fold. Bend your extended leg is actually really healthy to get a little deeper in the fold. And then if you need a little bit more once you're there to straighten the leg is fine. You want to squeeze the quadricep to straighten your leg, not just pop the knee back. Extend both legs out this time. Resituate the pelvis. Fold forward. Reverse tabletop with bent legs or straight legs. Drop your head, neck back. Big breath in. Open your mouth. Gently come down. You'll walk your hands underneath your seat and open up for fish pose. And release. Headstand, unless it's not in your practice. If headstand is not in your practice, you can choose to do any other inversion. Just 5 breaths. Maybe one end of headstand start to come down. We're going to meet on our back. You're going to press up into shoulder stand. If you did shoulder stand, you can just stay with us. And breath. Drop into plow. Breathe. Ear pressure pose. Breathe. A gentle roll out. Take a twist. Legs go to the left, gaze to the right. Switch sides. Come to center. Close your eyes. Allow your arms to rest by your side, or one to the chest and one to the belly. Come into butterfly pose. And allow butterfly to be a Brishavasana. Let the breath calm down. And extend your legs for Shavasana. When we practice this sequence from start to finish, we integrate, awaken, we create vitality, we create balance, grounding, we ignite, stabilize, open, release, rejuvenate, and then rest. It is such an appropriate metaphor for life. That is life. That is being in creation of possibility. It's being in creation of positivity. We need all of it. We need rest as much as we need vitality. In fact, it's through rest that we gain most of our vitality. Through the ease. Pull away from constant pushing, constant doing. Look inside at what brings you joy and create it in every part of your life, especially the hard parts. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll to your side. And roll to your side. Even if you're not used to doing it, roll to your side. Curl up. Take a breath there. And all the way up.
If you opened your eyes, close them back down. Create your seat. Hands to chest. Thumbs to forehead. I see you. Together. Namaste. So I noticed that some of you don't applaud. Please applaud yourself right now. For real, this is good work. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for